In 1977, scientists may have received the first message from an alien civilization. It was not a spacecraft, and it was not a signal from Earth. It came from deep space. A mysterious radio signal suddenly appeared in the data collected by a radio telescope. It was incredibly strong, far stronger than the normal background noise of the universe. The signal lasted exactly 72 seconds, and then it disappeared forever. When a scientist later reviewed the printed data, he noticed something extraordinary. The signal stood out clearly among thousands of ordinary readings. Surprised by what he saw, he circled the signal on the paper and wrote a single word beside it: "Wow." That simple word gave the event its name. Today it is known as the WOW signal, one of the most famous mysteries in modern astronomy. For decades, scientists have wondered a simple but profound question: are we alone in the universe? To search for an answer, astronomers built enormous radio telescopes designed to listen for signals coming from distant stars. Unlike optical telescopes that observe visible light, radio telescopes detect invisible radio waves traveling through space. These waves can cross enormous cosmic distances, making them a possible way for intelligent civilizations to communicate across the galaxy. For centuries, humanity has looked up at the night sky and wondered a simple question: are we alone in the universe? In the 20th century, scientists finally developed a way to search for an answer. Instead of looking for spacecraft or alien visitors, astronomers decided to listen. They built enormous radio telescopes capable of detecting faint radio waves traveling across space. Unlike ordinary telescopes that capture light, radio telescopes detect invisible signals moving through the universe. These signals can travel for millions, even billions of years. Scientists realized that if another intelligent civilization existed somewhere in the galaxy, radio waves would be one of the most efficient ways to communicate across the stars. Because of this idea, researchers began carefully monitoring the sky for unusual signals that might indicate intelligent technology. This scientific effort became known as the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, or SETI. For years, the telescopes listened quietly to the universe. Most of the time, they detected nothing unusual, only the faint background noise of distant stars and galaxies. But occasionally, something strange would appear, and one of those strange signals would become the most famous in history. The instrument responsible for detecting the WOW signal was known as the Big Ear Radio Telescope. It was located at Ohio State University in the United States. Compared with modern observatories, Big Ear was actually quite simple. It did not move or rotate like most telescopes. Instead, the telescope remained fixed in place. As the Earth slowly rotated, different regions of the sky would pass overhead. This allowed the telescope to scan the universe automatically. Every day and every night, Big Ear quietly recorded radio signals coming from space. The telescope translated those signals into numbers and letters printed onto long sheets of computer paper. Scientists later examined these printouts line by line. Most of the signals were ordinary cosmic background noise, but occasionally something unusual would appear, something powerful, something unexpected. And on one particular night in 1977, that unexpected signal finally arrived. On August 15, 1977, the Big Ear telescope was scanning a region of the sky near the constellation Sagittarius. As usual, the telescope recorded incoming signals onto computer printouts. Hours later, astronomer Jerry Ehman began reviewing the data. Line after line of numbers filled the pages. Each line represented signals received from deep space. At first, everything looked completely normal, but then one sequence of characters immediately caught his attention. It stood out clearly among thousands of other readings. The code read 6EQUJ5. To most people, this combination of letters and numbers means nothing, but to astronomers, it represented something extraordinary. Each character measured the strength of the radio signal detected by the telescope. And this signal was unusually powerful. So powerful that Jerry Ehman circled the sequence on the paper. And beside it, he wrote a single word: wow.